Gran Turismo Dirty Driving of the Week. The series is finally here. You've been asking me for so long, and this is going to be the definitive way where we assess whether the driving in Gran Turismo is dirty or not. Personally, I think dirty driving has reached epidemic proportions in GT7, but in this series it's not to me. Gran Turismo Dirty Driving, you be the judge. Right, let's get into the first one here. It's been uploaded, and you can see Javi, the Spanish driver at the Nordschleife, or the Nurburgring I should say, comes in a little bit hot, and there is ghosting, and the ghosting comes in clutch. In fact, look at that Lamborghini just ghosting through about 7 million drivers, but unfortunately hitting the Peugeot and then hitting the other Porsche, hitting the Peugeot again. That is 3 pieces of contact in about 4 pieces of contact, 5 pieces of contact in one corner. Hang on a second, Javi. What are we doing, and what is that horrendous line? Now, I have to say I'm pretty happy with the ghosting here. He's pushing out the other Porsche fairly wide, hanging him out to drive. This, for me, is dirty driving. There's a few telltale signs for me. Firstly, every single part of his car is basically damaged. Secondly, he's got on counter assist, stability assist, and traction control. That's going to make it super easy to ram people and stay in control of his car. Comes in here, does try and make the corner. In fact, there's no contact there. And I do want to stress, in fact, a little bit of an exit. Oh, I think the Audi tries to come back and does ghosting. I do want to stress, what a lot of the time we can perceive as dirty driving can often just be people sort of, new to Gran Turismo, new to driving, sort of, getting to grips with the car, getting to grips with the lines, not always malicious. But in the case of Javi here, I want you to be the judge. In this particular instance, is it dirty driving or not? My verdict, I think, is going to be that was a little bit over the line. So he's getting flashed again. I think it's dirty driving so far. He's managed to get up to P2 in this race, and it's the last lap. He's behind the Ford GT. Oh my word, this has got disaster written all over it. It's almost like he's shaking like a shark as he's trying to catch. So no, dirty driving 100%. 10 out of 10. If any of you viewers do not find that dirty driving and you think that was an accidental lockup, let me know in the comments. He quite rightfully got a 4-second penalty. Right, here we go to Watkins Glen, and we've got Nico in the Toyota Supra. He's coming on to the last lap, and there is an AMG. Maybe he didn't see him. Maybe he didn't see him. Benefit of the doubt. Maybe he needs to go to Specsavers. Maybe he's in VR. Doesn't have the radar on. Goes a little bit deep. Maybe he's over ambitious. I'm reserving. And again, maybe he just didn't really know. What do we think about that? Do we think that's definitively dirty driving or not? Back on board with Nico here a little bit later throughout the lap. Here at, I'm sorry, actually the last lap, I think I got myself confused there. And he's got a Porsche behind him. What's going to happen? He's lifting off and squeeze. No, horrendous. Death. 5-second penalty. Great to see the penalty system working, but for me, that is dirty driving. That is dirty. That should be the penalty. I think is probably a fair penalty, given that the Porsche has gone on to inherit the lead of that race, but that was pretty filthy. Again at Watkins Glen, we're on board here with Okadi Storres, and he's behind another French Ford GT. What's going to happen? The GTR's all over the gearbox here. Is he going to pull out in time for the chicane? We will see. We will see. He's still in the slipstream. He's got counter steer assist on. Is he going to go for the overtake? Goes purple. Pulls out a little bit. Goes for the move. Ooh. I think that was just close racing. Oh, and a bit more contact now. It might be. Tempers might be flaring. The red mist might be descending. Have a look at the inputs here. He's very close. Is he going to try and go up the inside of the Ford GT here? Ford GT brakes. So I think the Ford GT is braking quite early there. And I suspect the Nissan driver is going to be getting a... Oh, it's kicking off now. This is going to be... Oh, no, another contact. It's friendly fire on the Nissan GTRs. I think this is going to be a great series, by the way. There we go. There's a punt. Please, please, please make sure you're subscribed. Please keep your submissions coming in for Dirty Driving of the Week so I can put them in the series and you will be the judge. Now we're here in Nissan Silvia Group 4 at Interlagos, P3 again for Team Junior. Bit of contact there. Hard to say on the basis of that. There goes through Mozart. Mozart playing on the ultra count. And we're back on board here with the Spaniard lap. Little contact there with Ben. Ben goes into the Ferrari. Bit more contact. Pinball physics. What's going to happen here at the very tight infill section? There's a big papa pump up the inside. The big... Oh, there's a silver face in the wrong way. And what's going to happen with Team Junior? Oh, I think to me, and he's lost. No, to me, that's just messy. That is just messy and unfortunate. It's all gone a little bit Lionel there for me. So I'm not going to call a big papa pump. Look at Mozart doing the burnouts. So I think that's just intense racing so far. But we are on lap 2 now. hang on a second. VAR coming into effect here. Side by side with Moza, a bit of contact, but let's be honest, the line wasn't great. I just don't know if the Trauma team is struggling to control the beastly Nissan Silvia here. So that might be it. He is down, or he or she are down in last place now, so they've sort of been... The situation's been rectified in a way. Going up here to lap 2, someone else is rejoining there on the inside. He's got a 1.5 second penalty. He's quite far behind the other drivers. Okay, we zoom forward to lap 5. There is a McLaren, all blacked out. Quite a nice livery actually, showing a bit of damage already. And Trauma Team Juniors managed to get up to P9 incredibly. What a dramatic race this has been. Is there going to be any contact? Goes in for a tight apex. Is there going to be congestion on the exit? There is contact. Does he give him space? Yes, he does give him space. Now they're side by side. I think that was a telltale sign that he was giving him space. Let's see at Junkow. Surely he'll go up the inside. McLaren moves very early. It's great racing, to be honest. And it might be a drag race to the line. Now, is the McLaren going to get very defensive with the Silvia in slipstream? We will see. It's going to close up here. You see the McLaren's all waggling around. That's a technical term. And what's the Silvia going to do? Presumably go to the inside. Hopefully no one's going to end up in the wall of the pits here. Bit of contact, bit of contact. Now, I honestly think this wasn't really dirty by the Silvia driver. I think it was just a very fun, intense lobby. You be the judge. Let me in the comments if you're feeling differently about that incident with the Silvia. Now we're with the Penzl here, isn't it? Penzl Skyline. Following Dirty Tan. Not a great name if you want to protest innocence. But Honda in the Nissan, that's very confusing. Was following there, and now he's behind another American Porsche. Bit of contact here. Bit of swaz. Is there going to be more space? Space was given there. Deliberate attempt to leave space, I think, by both drivers. So, yeah, the Penzl's looking a bit bashed up, but pretty good so far, I'd say. Lap 3 out of 10 here at Seaside. He's following this Supra very closely. Bit of contact, but he might... Oh, now, the Supra may want to be pitting there. Yes, I think this was a race, if I remember, where he needed to pit. So that is just unfortunate. Now he's going in the slipstream. Is Honda in the Nissan from Canada, driving in Croatia? Is he going to go up the inside of Mikey? Oh! What's he going to do now? Is he going to wait? Not going to wait, but, you know, no one waits in real life. So... That's a difficult one. What do you think? Oh, that's a really tough one. Dirty or not, or just a mistake? Not sure. What's going on here? Very late move. Was it too late? Oh, Coyote V66 from Belgium. That was maybe a little bit naughty. Someone entered the Shadow Realm there. So a rare sighting of someone entering the Shadow Realm. Right now we're on board with someone we don't know, but they're in a Repsol Mazda. And at Tsukuba, this is just a absolute recipe for chaos, frankly. Irresponsible to do this combination. And let's see, it's all Mazda 3s, isn't it? Coming into the hairpin. Andrew's up the inside. This guy's got the livery. Someone takes pride in his drive. No.
No way. I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
Yeah, you know what? I think that might have been Trauma again with the Repsol livery, maybe the Spanish driver. So I think that one is completely... he's surely going to hit the French driver here. Surely, right. Okay, I think that has to be dirty driving, but you let me know. You be the judge. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see the next episode and keep those submissions coming. I will see you all. I'll see you next time.